Hey everybody, uh, old Big Jim coming at y'all one more time from the Barlow Brigade. I know this is a second video for the day, but guys, I've been trying to catch up. Uh, I did a Trooper Tuesday, and that video was corrupted and ended up not putting anything out on Tuesday. And then yesterday, I did a video about Thankful Thursday, and at the end of it, I pulled out a pocket knife that I did a little modification on, and ended up uh, shouting out the wrong channel. Um, I have so many that I watch, and I generally get up in the morning and watch them. Start with HT and watch, but everything that pops up, I watch it and try to learn from it, and but that's what I do. But that happened, and which is fine. I mean, it's my daddy always told me, you adapt and overcome, and that's what I've done. I've moved on. I still got the knife, and it's still a good knife, and I still made the modifications. And but something else has happened, and I'm going to get into that first. And I'm not going to be brief about it, but I'm going to tell y'all what happened. This morning, uh, I got up, and there's a gentleman from from I think he's from Scotland or England. I'm not sure, but his name is Paddy's Potato Peter, is the name of his channel. And just he, like myself, he's an older gentleman and just a jovial soul. And I just feel like me and him would sit somewhere in a pub, and I'd have me a big old dark cup of coffee, and he'd have him probably a one of them old dark beers with a head on it, and we would just get along better than, and we'd be two peas in a pod. So, uh, but I'd always try to watch his videos because normally he talks about bringing like the eyewitness Barlow that I got that I carried for more than a minute, which is a fantastic knife. Um, I got the idea to get it. Now my next Sheffield knife is going to be an Arthur Wright of some type. Of course, I'm going to have to, you know, I don't want to sell Milo because I love him, but I'm not going to give up on my cat, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. But anyway, I might save my penny to get with Arthur Wright. Of course, I would get the budget if there is such a thing, but I would get the budget one. Just so it would be. I like the working man knife. That's why I got all the trappers and all the stockmans and the sodbusters because I like that type of knife, a working knife. I mean, I want something I can pull out and cut. I'm fixing to show y'all one that is not a work knife. It's collectible. I had to go in my collection stash and pull it out to show it to y'all. But be that as it may, somebody and y'all need to go check out Patty's Potato Peeler and check this video out because he showed a knife that one of his subscribers gifted him, and the knife came from a gentleman in Alabama. I'm pretty sure. I haven't done the full research on him, and probably won't because he's a fine fella, and I've been watching him for a minute on Whatnot. I'm in more than a minute. I mean, a long minute, and because he's up every morning when I'm up, and so uh, But anyway, I didn't tie the two together. He's been me and him have been friends on Facebook. Never really had an occasion to message each other. But this morning, after I put three and two together and came up with seven, I figured out who it was and our connection. So I reached out to him and explained to him, how pleased I was at his gesture, which he has made a gesture to me, and uh, I was certainly grateful. And we've communicated back and forth a couple of times through the Facebook Messenger, and I think we slapped each other on the back and shook hands. As far as I'm concerned, us Southern gentlemen, that's the way we conduct business. But he has put out a special Barlow that has his logo or his moniker or his, for the lack of a better word, it's a picture of his pet. Okay, but it's also the picture that he uses on all his advertisement he does on Whatnot. And if y'all want some bangers, you need to go see this man because he's got the bangers. I mean, straight up. They're not cheap. They're not free. He ain't looking to make $1 million, but he wants to make $1. And I understand that. That's the American way. Anyway, Boss Hog, okay, on Facebook. And if I can figure out how to get a link to where I can post it in the title of this thing, I'm going to at least put his name in there, the full name of his Whatnot show. Y'all can go over and check him out. Now, I'm familiar with this Barlow, okay, because this is the one. I have 3 of these, maybe a couple more. I don't know, but I have several of them, and they're all in my collection box. But I dug this one out because if you look on the bolster there, it says Deep South Cutlery. All right, and then on the clip blade, it says Trade Days 2024, back in October, November, whatever it was. And you can see there it says Carbon Steel USA. And half stop. And this is a Baron Son Barlow. I mean, I can't. If you buy one of these, just a bone, bone stock one in this red cherry bone, just make a toter out of it in the carbon steel, you've hit a home run. I mean, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Anyway, Boss Hog, I told him I want to get one of those limited edition bottles. He said, "Well, what number you want?" And I said, "I want my birth year, 1956. So he put it aside, and when he put it aside, I said, "I'll come back when I get paid," which I'll get paid on the 3rd. And when I got paid, I went over there and paid for it. And when I did, he said, "Barlow, here's what I'm going to do." He said, "I'm going to throw you another one in there. Now, this is going to be a numbered one, just like the one I bought. I don't know what number it is. Doesn't matter." He threw it in there, and he wanted me to use that as a givey. Okay? A giveaway for y'all that don't follow Facebook on it. But I'm going to do a giveaway on this Barlow, and that's to come. Okay? So I'm going to figure out when it gets here and all that kind of stuff, and I will do a video, and I will tell y'all what y'all got to do at a chance to win this Barlow. Okay? The extra one that he has sent me. So y'all get in there where you fit in there, and which is my brother from another mother, Jawan Kevin Stubb at Deep South Cutlery, and get lined up to watch my videos to get a chance to win that Barlow. Well, since we talked about Deep South and Jawan, look at it. I want y'all to look right here. That's him right there, Jawan Stubb. Ain't that pretty? Okay, and there's the whole crew. You got the preacher, you got a Go Joe, you got Kalen right there, and you got Brother Stubbs. They're all sitting. They're all right in there where you fit in there. There's the poster. I ain't got to tell y'all nothing else about it. 7 days away, guys, and I've been running around here like a one-armed paper hanger. But I have found 4 or 5 knives that I know I had, but just one of them. And I don't want to say huge. Okay, I'm going to say it's a huge collection. Okay. I got knives dating back to the 70s. And, but anyway, I found an old CRKT M16. You ever heard of that one? I mean, that way been discontinued. I couldn't tell you. The only one I saw was in a live not long ago. A guy had one and pulled it out, was doing something with it, but his was serrated. This is the straight blade with a dagger tip. Just amazing. Okay. Anyway, all that and a piece of bread is a half a sandwich. All right. The second part of this video, which I'm going to try to go through right quick, is the other night, or a few days ago, might have been Monday morning, I don't know, I was up watching my YouTube, and Alabama Knife and Tool dropped the video. He's got a thing, he called it his Collection Friends series, Collector Something series, and he brought out a Granddaddy Barlow and did a review on it. He's brought out 4 or 5 knives. He has a benefactor that helps him and supports him. I don't know if this gentleman I think it's his uncle, brother, cousin, not sure, but he sends him knives. I don't know if they're just for review or for him to keep. I just don't know. But I watch Brother Sean's videos quite regularly. Now he's the guy that didn't get called out on the Tuesday video that I got corrupted. Yeah, it got corrupted, and I had to delete it because it was a 30-minute video. But every time I tried to download it, it said it was 3 hours and 14 minutes, and it wouldn't download because it kept skipping, and the code on it was wrong, so it was corrupt, and I just deleted it and moved on. Anyway, here's the knife that he reviewed, let's say Monday, okay? It is a marvel, okay? It is the MR 415, okay? It's a full-size Stockman, okay? Cattle knife. I've always called it a cattle knife, guys. I mean, y'all can. I mean, and if somebody wants to correct me and say that I'm wrong, that's fine. I mean, Trappers is a equal, not an equal end jack, but a one end jack or a jackknife. I mean, of course, that's just cause I'm older than dirt. I'm not that old. I'm 70 years old, but I feel that old. Anyway, here it is. Now, if you go over there and watch Brother Sean's video about this knife, and he does a outstanding review. He does good reviews on knives. I'm not really a review channel. I'll sit there and tell you it's 4 1/4 inches, and it's the same size as a K75 Stockman, and da. It's got this kind of, I'll open it up and say, it's got frosted blades, and you probably get that off there with a piece of steel wool and or whatever. It's just a good pocket knife, guys. I don't know what to tell you. But my problem was I bought this probably 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago, and it had issues, okay, to me. Now, I may be too picky. I may, but I'm used to a pocket knife being comfortable in your hands. And this one was very blocky, okay? And the edges on them are very, very, very sharp, okay? Real sharp. So I took this one, opened up all the blades. I taped off the bolsters. I taped off the blades so I wouldn't hurt myself. I got out my box of sandpaper. Now, I use an old thing where you put files, portable file thing. And I've got all my sandpapers listed in there in a row to where if I need 1,000, I can look it up like a file and find it and go in there and get it. They're not in file. They're in the regular old cardboard sleeves that the paper comes in. But anyway, I took the 400 and I went all around this thing, and I sanded all the edges and got them very, very, very smooth. And I ain't cutting this pocket now, but now it feels in your hand like an old timer. I've got the 4.5-inch old timer, the 885, whatever it is, that I've carried. I might even have that on my short for today of my what's toting. But it's got a beautiful copper brass looking rifle there. Just wonderful looking stag. This stuff got very hot while I was sanding it. You take the finger and sand it, and it would get underneath your finger. You get hot. So I don't know that it's Delrin. It may be a little soft to be Delrin, but I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and analyze it and tell you what it is. But it's a beautiful pocket knife. Everything lines up good. Okay, I know y'all. I done this once, but fumble finger. So great knife. Y'all get in there. All right, guys. Almost 15 minutes of this crazy nonsense. I'm just trying to catch up, guys. I appreciate all y'all coming, stopping by. I'm going to try to get Boss Hogg's address for his Whatnot show in here somewhere if y'all look for it. If nothing else, I'll put his name in the in the title, and then I will put try to put the link down in the description to where y'all can tap on it and get over there. Y'all need to go over there and bookmark all this shows, because if you're up like I am drinking coffee early in the morning and you ain't got nothing to do, you can get on there. And the worst thing that can happen was you could learn something about a pocket knife. And of course, you know, if you're watching content that has pocket knives in it, you know, life is good. Yeah, that's to me. Anyway, I love y'all. I'm glad y'all are members of my family. I don't like that SUB word. I'm glad y'all remember my family. I love each and every one of y'all. And y'all remember rule number 9.